is Sims, and we are back with more Hakuoki Kyoto wins. Yay! And we were just taken back to headquarters from the little castle place where the shogun was, and the demons had come to attack us. Remember that? But we opted to stay the first time we played this because we were like, no, Boyfriendo is here. But this time, Boyfriendo is here. So, that's why we came back, because we're trying to date Heisuke now. What else? Anyway, so we're back here, and Yamazaki just dropped us off here, and we opted to go find Heisuke because, hello, we're going down his path. So of course we're going to. But you know what I didn't check, and I think it doesn't. I don't think it matters because I'm pretty sure we started his path with high. Yeah, it's full bloom already. So we don't even have. We can do whatever the hell we want. Choose any options because we already have full romance. I suppose what we should do, is when we start the chapter, we should start it with low romance and then build it up. Not that it makes a difference, because we know, right? We're using a guide. Like, I guess if you really wanted to ensure you got the good ending regardless, you would be full romance with him, and then I choose whatever options I want. So you could play the game that way. That's actually kind of cool, now that I think about it. Like theoretically, we're going down Heisuke's route. Well, not theoretically, we really are. But okay, so let's just go with this. So I'm going to start in chapter 1. I'm going to start on his route, and I say low romance, right? So we start at nothing. Everything we're going through, we're getting points. So by the end, we get the good route because we're using a guide to choose all the right answers, right? So for us, I don't need to choose full romance because I'm going to get those points. So it doesn't matter. But what you could do is okay, I'm going to choose Heisuke's right. He's the guy that I want to romance, right? You choose any one of them. Say full romance. And any option that comes out, you don't use a guide. You just choose whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do this. I don't give a shit. I'm going to do whatever I want to do because you're still going to get their good ending no matter what you do. So if we had said, right, if we used Heisuke's guide, right? We're using the guide for him, right? Telling us the right answers. But when we started and we said, I'm going to go chapter 1 and I'm going to choose Okita, full romance. I'm going down, I'm doing all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. It could probably be a toss-up. Heisuke or Okita, because you have full romance with both of them. So the game might be like, well, technically I have more points with this person. But let's just say we did a couple of things where we didn't choose Heisuke, right? But we went down most of his stuff. So we ended up with 80% romance with him, full bloom with Okita. We get Okita's good ending despite the fact that we did absolutely nothing in the guide that would send us down Okita's path. It's kind of fucking cool, actually. So I almost feel like the last guy we do, we should almost be like, let's just go through chapter 1, them full romance, and choose any option that we didn't choose before in any other path. We may never get those options. You may never know. You know what I mean? But we should be like, let's see. Oh, we've never chosen this option. Let's choose that one because it doesn't fucking matter. We're going to end up with their path anyway, right? That's pretty cool. I'm sure over the course of 12 dudes, we're going to choose every fucking option. There's probably no way you can not choose a fucking option. We'll find out because it shows you. But anyway, I just think that's really. It just occurred to me, and I was like, well, that's really cool. You can be like, I'm gonna say I want this person to be my romancy partner, but I just want to poke around and do all sorts of random shit in the game. Because obviously, when you're playing the game, you're like, wait, I want to date this person. Okay, they're there. I should go there. But I want to date this. Okay, now their person there. So now, you know what I mean? Like you can pretty much judge it, and you're manipulating the game to try to get the ending you want. You don't have to do that. You're like, whatever. I'm gonna go make snow bunnies with Saito, even though, I'm trying to romance somebody else because it doesn't matter. I've already set the romance with them high. Woohoo! It's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah. Anyway, just simple things fascinate me. Anyway, the night compounds. The night compounds that I'm so used to felt like a place I didn't know. Oh, the night compounds that I'm so used to felt like a place I didn't know. Okay, it just kind of worded weird. I don't know. It just didn't register. It doesn't register my brain as. Nearly all of the members of the Shinsengumi left to guard the shogun, which meant that the compound was still, cold, and oddly silent. So when I spotted Heisuke, I was quite relieved. Heisuke? Huh? Spacey? What are you doing here all alone? Did you guys already finish with the Shogun? Actually, I didn't know where to start. Stumbling over my words, more often than not, I poured out the whole story. At the mention of, Amagiri, the man who'd wounded Heisuke at Ikeda, he scowled. That guy came to Nijo Castle, and not only that, they came for you? Yeah. Are you sure they weren't mistaken? Maybe they mixed you up with someone else. I don't think so. I don't know how, but they knew my name. I see. That's kind of creepy. We're supposed to say, it's alright now, though. But I'm alright now, right? I'm alright, right? He's like, no. Off with their head! I'm just kidding. Yeah, you don't have to worry, so long as you're here. I'll be with you. Oh, I wanted to point out, because I keep forgetting this, right? In the, so you get 2 achievements for his path. You get, like, aren't you a little short for a samurai? Which could be the, I don't know if it's a good or bad ending achievement. But the other one is, Toto, I don't think we're in Kyoto. See? Even the game thinks his name, they were like, ha 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 ha, Wizard of Oz. It's funny. So, like, I find it even funnier because that was, like, the first thing, like, obviously you know because you were there. Like, first thing, Toto. I put him in a little basket. Oh, no, Toto, I'm not going to let the witch get you. I can't do it. Freaking Dorothy voice. I really can't. But, anyway. But I just think it's funny the game's like, ha ha ha, Toto. That's just great. Toto, I don't think we're in Kyoto. That might be the good one because if you think about it, you're going to Edo, so you won't be in Kyoto with Toto. Anyway. Yep, you don't have to worry so long as you're here. I'll be with you. Thanks. He pounded his chest with one fist and grinned. Okay, simmer down. I felt a little better. There was something about his bravado that was somehow comforting. It's kind of fucking adorable, but wait. I thought you didn't feel well. Shouldn't you be resting inside? Or better yet, I'll prepare some medicine. Oh, about that. Actually, the truth is, I'm fine. I lied. What? Why? He looked at me for a moment, then shook his head in defeat. I didn't want to leave to guard the Shogun. What do you mean you didn't want to go? Why? Oh god, is he downing his place now? Because remember, he goes with Cher. Heisuke seemed to be unsure whether to open up, and he looked up at the night sky for a moment. Eventually, he slowly but quietly continued speaking. He trusts us. Well, Kondo, Hijikata, the Shogunate, they all respect, Iamochi, right, I was like, I'm just fine. Iamochi very much. But I just can't get myself to feel the same way. What do you mean by that? I was in disbelief that he would admit such a thing, so I had to ask, so this is why he leaves. This makes sense, right? Because he leaves, and we learn later that Saito left as a spy. But he left on his own. Now we know why. Girl, this is fabulous. I love it. Like, all the little knots. You're like... I don't think you know since you haven't been back to Edo lately, but... In Edo, you can see foreigners building all these towers, setting up shop like they own the place. Okay, let's not get racist here, okay? But it seems like the officials of the Shogunate don't think anything of that. Does he really plan on expelling the foreigners? It's starting to make me feel like he has no interest in protecting the civilians of Edo. Wait, which one of them is against all? I thought the imperialists were the ones against foreigners. You know what I mean? I thought they were the ones like, fuck foreigners! Build the wall! You know, they were basically like, build a wall! Oh my god, stop it. You know, they want to, you know. I can't remember, guys. I really can't. Like, my brain, I don't know. So, like, there's so many foreigners there. This is how we become one world, people. We share experiences and cultures. We teach each other things about ourselves. And we learn and respect each other. Let's not be a dick about it. I mean, I get it. You're probably like, bunch of white people are coming in. Yeah, well, we're kind of assholes, so I'm not really, can't really blame you for that. I can't really blame you for that. I'm pretty sure the Native Americans would agree with you. Fucking white people came up here, stole our shit. Now they think it's theirs. Because we're dicks. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Meh. Meh. Like, yeah. But still, come on. One world. One family. World peace. That makes me want to watch Miss Congeniality for some fucking reason. Like, world peace. Sorry. Does he? Anyway, so we read that. So under these circumstances, here comes the Shogun. It left a bad taste in my mouth. Besides, you heard about it, right? About that serum? My heart pounded. I did. That was all orders given by the Shogunate. Kondo believed that if we worked hard and showed some results, someday the Shogunate would approve of our efforts, but, well, okay, I can't agree with him I can agree with him on this. I can't shake this feeling, knowing there's a high chance they'll just use us and throw us away. Kaisuke. Oh, don't get me wrong, though. I'm not saying that I have an issue with how Kondo and Hijikata are running things. I mean, I really do like them and respect them enough that I've moved all the way to Kyoto with them. Heisuke's eyes were filled with confusion and pain, and it hurt my heart seeing them. It's like he just doesn't understand. He doesn't know. It's like, on one hand, but you can't really agree with anybody. You're a fencer. I get it. I bond with you over that. To be in the predicament of not knowing what's right or wrong, and how to confront being loyal to something you don't believe in. So, was that why you invited Ito to the Shinsengumi? Yeah. Ito's very in tune with politics, and he keeps up with trends and has a lot of connections. I would have thought he might end up leading the troops in a good direction. I would have thought he might lead the troops in a good direction. Okay. Well, at least better than now. As any group grows, it must begin to accept people with different viewpoints. Size in human nature simply decrees it can't be tightly focused forever. Thank you. There you go, right? You've got to broaden your horizons, people. It's a big world. So long as the Shinsengumi fought in the front lines of any war, it would lose friends to death. But how many might it lose, I wondered, to differences of opinion? I did my best to put the thought from my mind. Enjoy the present. Don't worry about the future. That was what I truly believed, and I quietly looked up at the starry sky. I don't know, you're kind of in the midst of like a budding war. You kind of have to look to the future at this point. You'd be like, nah, I'm just gonna focus on today. This might be a good time to be like, so we're on the precipice of like war. I think we kind of have to look to the future and be like, fuck. There's a point. There is a point where like, live in the moment. Don't worry too much about the future. But there's a point where you have to be like, and I kind of have to worry about the future now. Because it catches up to you faster than you think. You can't be preoccupied with it. What's going to happen tomorrow? But it has to be there in the back of your mind somewhere. You have to every once in a while stop and go, wait. If I steal this cop car, probably going to jail. That would be bad. Let's not do it! As opposed to living in the moment where it sounds like a great fucking idea. You know what I'm saying? No, I've never stolen a cop car because I think about the future and I'm like, I don't want to go to jail. It's really more the fear of jail than the thinking of the future. It's like oh my God. Oh my God. No, that'd be scary. I don't want to do that. It makes me afraid to never leave. I never want to leave my house because it's like, oh my God, what if I look at the wrong person and then they frame me for murder and I go to jail? It happens all the time on TV and movies. And it's horrifying. Like, scary. And then it just makes you start thinking of all the things that happen in TV and movies that you're like, that's scary too. Oh my God. Like, yeah, no. Okay, I'm going to end up curling in a blanket, roll under my bed, and just never come out. I'm just going to, like, play there till I die. Scary. The world is scary, man. Anyway. That was what I truly believed, and I quietly looked up at the starry sky. Since then... Okay. Blah, 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 what should I do? Oh, that's right. Oh, you know what? No, it doesn't tell you. Fuck, it doesn't tell you what you chose. Because this is the same part where he comes out, right, and asks us to that he's going to go talk to the doctor, and we said yes, please. I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? It doesn't freaking show you which choice you made, so we'll never know if we made the choice. Fuck, game, that sucks. I want you to show me choices I've made so I know. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm just going to assume that we'll be able to choose all the different choices because I'm not going to go back through and try to figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? See, this one does, but the other one didn't. And I thought it did. Okay, I don't know. I'm losing my fucking marbles, right? Because we did the exact same thing that we did the last time. So why in the world was that one? I know it's because we were technically in Heisuke's path, we're in a different path, but it's the same scene. It's enacting the same scene and the same question. Because I swear I thought it was blue at one point, and I was like, oh, because we already did this answer. You know what I mean? And anyway, so we're supposed to say it's not any of my business. I was worried for Okita, but he'd be fine so long as Dr. Masumoto was with him. After the excitement wound down, I excused myself and went back to work. I was outside sweeping, bamboo broom in hand, when he appeared. What are you doing here? Don't come any closer! His voice was so deep that it felt as if it were exhumed from the depths of earth, cowering me. Slowly I turned around. Oh, it is him. You have the pure blood of a demon running in your veins, and yet you run errands and clean up for a pack of humans. Kazama! His face was a mixture of surprise and sneering disgust as he looked down at me through cold eyes. I held the broom in both hands like a staff and stepped into what I hoped was a fighting stance. What are you doing here? He laughed with disdain, snorting at my weapon. You mean to fight me with that, Your heritage hasn't blessed you with brains, I see. His tone was mocking, but his eyes were like two chips of ice. I mean, you'd think at some point we come into our demon power so we could kick his fucking ass. Like, why don't we have those? This was a dangerous man. What was I to do? I could hardly face him alone. Calm down. I haven't come here to fight. Not today, at least. I only want to know what, if anything, you have to do with Kyoto. My father? I was staring at him, stunned by his statement. Father? You mean Kyoto? If you're talking about Kyoto Yukimura, then yes, he's my father. I see. At first he seemed surprised, but then he wore a malicious grin as if he became privy to everything. Shouldn't he already know that Kyoto was my father? We have the same last name, and he knows that I'm a demon and he knows who I am. So wouldn't he know who my father is? Like, why is he playing dumb? Why are you playing dumb? Why are you asking about my father? I lowered the broom, my situation temporarily forgotten when... Trying to sneak into the enemy camp alone, huh? Not on my watch. Hijikata! What are you doing out here in broad daylight? It's a little early to be picking up chicks, pal. Get away from her! Harada, Heisuke. I heard you yelling. Sounded like you were up to something besides cleaning. You alright, Spacey? Are you hurt? Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm fine. The Mibu's wolves can only fight in a pack, eh? Yeah, well, against a demon. We're not fucking stupid. Watch it. I could feel the tension rising by the second, but it was Kazama who attempted to cut through it. If you want to play, then I'm happy to oblige, but I'm here today to take care of some business. More specifically, to issue a warning. Stop trying to turn humans into demons. What? Humans into demons? Was he talking about the water of life? You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, what makes you think we're gonna listen to a sleazebag who would attack a girl in broad daylight? Idiots! Are you too blind to see that I'm doing you a favor? Well, they do say the smaller the dog, the louder the bark. This is our turf! You better shut your trap before we gotta do it for you! He looked away from the captains as if entirely uninterested in them, and flashed a cold gaze to me. Spacey Yukimura. Kyoto is with us now. Do you understand what that means? Your father has abandoned the shogunate. What? His mysterious smile gave me nothing in the way of explanation. Why are you here? I suggest you think on that carefully. Then with a slow rippling motion like a shadow sliding on ground, he turned his back and vanished. Ooh, the imagery of that was just beautiful. It was just like that. Nice. Woo! What was happening? What were demons and why did they come after me? My father was with them? On their side, he must have meant. Did that mean he was working with imperialists? The inside of my head was a swirling mass of questions and doubts, but the one thing that most concerned me was the demons, their interest in me, my father turning humans into demons, which is supposed to be my father. What had become of my father? Did my father really betray the shogun? I thought he was working for the shogun. And how was Kazama so familiar with my father? The more I thought about it, the more I realized just how little I actually knew. Well, I mean, it's not a guarantee that all the members of the Imperial Nationalist Party are like the men of the Choshu. Besides, we don't even know what that punk said is true. I mean, he could just be saying all this to rattle you up a bit. He had a point. It would be dangerous to take his information at face value if you have no evidence for it. Or he has a point. I suppose. We've got the watch looking for Kyoto. I'm sure they'll find something soon. Find. Tim! Fuck you, Tim! Learn how to type! The Watch, an organization that monitored internal Shinsengumi affairs and conducted external covert reconnaissance. I was like, because I'm trying to read Japanese words, I can't read English words now, right? They reported directly to Commander Hijikata. Thank you. I hadn't really expected any of them to be so nice to me. It was a pleasant surprise. The only reason they allowed me to stay was because I was my father's daughter. That hadn't changed. But... Points! Well, at least you know he's alive, right? That alone is good news. I'll let you know as soon as I find anything out, okay? Just don't let it get to you, Spacey. Of course. Thank you. Their words, Heisuke's especially, brightened my spirits a bit. From then on, Masumoto visited the compound regularly to check up on the men of the Shinsengumi, which I think, okay, is standard. Typical shit. Skipping stuff we read. Oh! Saito, I love you. Oh, that's right. We're like, I'm gonna protect this strange girl! And then we meet her, and this isn't Princess Sen, right? Is it? Is it Sen? I think it is. Oh, this is like, the young man's name is Kazue Soma. We already met him. He joined the Shinsengumi just before the summer began. So it's like, it introduces us to him just in case we haven't already met him before, which we have. He's very serious and respectful. Coincidentally, he had met the Shinsengumi around the time I'd first arrived in Kyoto, and he crossed paths with them during one of their rounds. Shortly after, Kondo had crossed paths with Soma when he visited Choshu with the envoy, and Kondo invited Soma to join the Shinsengumi. Now he currently works as Kondo's page. I really respect how much effort he puts into his work, and he keeps spirits high. Then maybe we could water it down. Oh, we already read this, so I guess it just gives a slightly different, I'm like, okay, so now they're talking about Masumoto's examining Soji right now. Oh. His coughing had grown more violent and more frequent lately. Perhaps, what did he say? He hasn't said anything yet. Hope it's nothing serious. That's right, we don't know that he has tuberculosis. We don't know, because we didn't eavesdrop on him. If something happened to Soji, I don't know how I'd be able to face her. Her? When we left for Kyoto, Misu, his older sister, asked me to look out for him. Oh, Okita has an older sister? Which we've already, again, we read all this. Like, why is it stopping on stuff? Anyway. What worried me the most was the Furies! Yay! I'm really sad, though, guys, because we're only on part 3, and we're already at the end, getting to the end of chapter 3. Then we have one choice left after this in chapter 3. And so, these parts really, I thought, like, good, we're, maybe... Wow, you go 14 parts reading, but then you really get, like, what, like, 5 parts? Erg! I feel like I am happy that there's a lot of difference, but then at the same time, I also feel like there's really, I kind of doubt there's going to be 80 hours of gameplay in this. Like, I really doubt it, okay? Because we talk a lot in parts. Like, I pause, and we talk, and we have conversations, and we have tea time, and then we take a break, and we get little naps and stuff in. There's no way we're getting 80 hours out of this, so. I mean, whatever, because after 80 hours, I'd be like, I'm so fucking over it. And then we put in the second game, oh, I'm so over that too. You know what I mean? But it makes me sad because... Well, actually, no, because if you think about it, even if you got 5 hours for each person's part, it's like, well, it's 60 hours. Yeah, okay. All right. It's not quite 80 fucking hours, though, game. Man. Because if you got 5 hours for each person's part, like, over 80 hours, yeah, if I read through everything at the second time, but I'm not gonna do that, because Jesus Christ, that would be boring. Like, we'd still be in chapter 1, and I mean, we could do that, but, like, no. I mean... And I'm not even really sure, like, I know we did that in Code Realize. I know when we went down Lupin's path, we started at the beginning, we read everything that we'd already read. We could do that on the last path we go down in this game. I don't know if I want to commit to that, though. Because I feel like, and I feel like right now, there's not a lot. There is, I mean, we are skipping a lot, but at the same time, we still get a lot of scenes, so it's not like, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how I feel when we get to the end. Like, do I really want to read, like, everything all over again? Maybe. Maybe not. But I am just a little disappointed because I feel like it'll be like 5 parts. I don't think we're gonna get more than 5 parts, and then that means like, fuck, we are gonna have to. I'm gonna have to record a third. We'll see. Just as Hijikata had predicted, the Shinsengumi received an official request to guard the notice board at the Sanjo Ohashi Bridge. As it turned out, the vandals were 8 men from the Tosa domain. Harada and his division were well prepared and captured them when they attacked at the Kamo River. Harada was given a reward by the Aizu for his service, and he took the rest of the captains to Shimabara to celebrate. I had remained at the temple to eat my dinner alone, but my heart felt like a lead weight on my chest, and it chased away any appetite I might have had. What's going to happen to the Shinsengumi and the Fury Corps? Almost as if on cue, the door slid open and Sanin stepped through. Oh, God. Oh, hello, Sanin. Can I help you? Good evening. You didn't go to Shimabara with the others? Yeah, I'm not that great with drinking parties, so... Ah, I see. Sanin nodded in understanding, and his eyes beamed with color as he gazed at me. The cold, full moon was visible, and maybe it was because of the nighttime, but Sanin's eyes possessed a tint of danger. Sanin? And this, if we were in his path, I bet anything we'd do the same thing, so... So, what do you think? About the serum? The water of life, that is. What do you mean? Wouldn't you agree that the serum has had results beyond comprehension? After all, when my left arm rendered me useless, I looked to its properties for aid. And it seemed all too clear to me now that it was fated for me to improve and perfect the serum. It's an unshakable truth. Sanin's words slithered creepily, and I couldn't bring myself to stop staring at the floor to hide from his line of sight. His expression was so unfamiliar and nefarious, almost as if he was being possessed by something. What's the matter? Why aren't you meeting me eye to eye? I'd expect you, of all people, to agree. You being the daughter of Kyoto, who brought this divine creation unto us. It was obvious that Sanin was not acting as his usual self. Why aren't you saying anything? It'd be very regrettable if you were one to share the opinion of Dr. Masumoto, who wants to bring the experiments to a halt. I just remembered I have some chores that need doing, so I'll be... Uh-oh. Just as I was on my way out... Hold on a minute. If we go down his path, we're gonna have to stop and read this scene, because it's like him in the scene, so I feel like we should read it, but... He roughly grabbed onto my wrists and yanked me. I pulled against his grip, but he was far too strong for me to overcome. Glasses guy getting violent. Please pin me to the wall so I can drink for that trope. Please, stop. The horrible twitching madness in his eyes was too much for me, and I screamed. Oh, thank God, boyfriendos. Oh! I mean, like, Heisuke's our current boyfriendo, but oh, Saito. He'll always be number one in my heart. And Okita might be a dick to us, but I still have a weird love for him. I don't know why. Like, he's kind of an asshole, and you're like, but And there are guys in this, like some of the other side characters, like the people that they added that are like way hotter. Like you're like, God, you're hot. Those three. Damn. But it's still, Okita's like, she's just like, oh, I like you. I want to pet you, even though you're a dick. Like, I don't know. What are you grabbing her for, Sonnen? That's not how you impress a lady. See, she's terrified. Oh, I got caught up in the moment. I lost control. I apologize. On the other side of his glasses, Sonnen's eyes returned to normal. The glint of madness was gone. While I felt relieved, Sonnen had walked off as the others were walking in. As I watched him walk off, I looked back at Okita and the men. It's good to see you back. You're a little earlier than I expected, though. I was expecting you guys to come way later. Sano's gonna be drinking till morning, if Shin has anything to say about it. I didn't think I could handle that much, so I left with this pair of sticks in the mud. It's only the three of you, then? What's the matter? Hijikata caught the eye of a lady at Sumi called Kimigiku. Ooh. Really? Hijikata? Because I was kind of just assuming that's why he was such a bitch all the time, because he never got laid. So I'm just guessing that he's probably never. But oh my god. I don't need to know this. Because it's like, I don't need to know that the future guy I'm going to romance is banging some chick at the whorehouse. Like, who then is a demon who's protecting the princess demon that comes to, and he's like, oh, this is embarrassing. Yeah, you should be embarrassed. I know what you did to her. I know what you did last summer. Just kidding. Hijikata caught the eye of a lady at Sumi called Kimigiku. Kimigiku. She sat next to him the whole night. Kimigiku? Oh yeah, she was a beauty. And here I am dressed like a boy, like, well, this sucks. Come on, was she that pretty? She totally was. Actually, I'm a little worried Sano might not have enough to pay her. That's so. I'm not one to say if a broad's hot or not. Are you gay? One of Kyoto's, Geigi? Geigi? What does that mean? What does that mean? What's that? That is a word that we need a thing for that describes, like, when you look at it, it's like, whores. Okay, thanks. I just want to know. What is that? Someone tell me. Someone tell me. I don't know. You know what? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm just going to guess. It's a whore. Like, prostitutes. I mean, you know, that shit existed, but still, I want a wholesome game, okay? Like, they shouldn't be doing anyone but me, because I'm just like, look, if I was out there throwing it around, it's okay for me to have a harem of all of them. It's not okay for them to go out and get it from multiple. It's just not okay. That's not how it works in these games. This is about me, not about you. This game's turned me into such an asshole. Oh, I love it. We all love it. We're all thinking the same thing. Hey, 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 keep it in your pants. It's for me only. What the fuck? Get out of here, Kimigiku. She was probably just as beautiful as Heisuke said. They must have made a beautiful couple. That makes me sound, like, really bitter about it. I gazed down at myself, small, plain, and dressed like a boy. Suddenly I felt very sad. I know, I do too. Don't worry about it. Is something wrong? You look unhappy. Oh, no, it's nothing. I imagine you're tired. Perhaps we should leave. You rest well, Yukimura. I will, thank you. Like, it's all great and dandy to be one of the boys until they're like, yeah, that chick is hot. Whoa, and you're like, it's not like I'm right here. Okay, I'm just gonna walk away. They treat me like it's all great and dandy to be one of the guys until you're actually one of the guys and you're like, well, anyway. Saito must have been looking out for me. As Heisuke began to leave my room, something brought him to an abrupt halt and he turned to me. Hey, do you get the feeling like Sonnen has been getting a little more strange lately? I'd be like, yes, he came into my room and was gonna, like, choke me. The two were silent, restrained by mixed emotions. Eventually, they both left the room. Even the captains who were with the Shinsengumi since Ito were beginning to grow suspicious of Sonnen. I wonder what's gonna happen from now on. After that, the rest of the warriors who'd gone to Shimabara returned, and they told me in great detail about the Sanjo notice board incident. But, oh, okay. They told me in great detail about, I don't want to know, oh, the notice board. Okay, that's fine. Out of everything I'd heard, there was one thing in particular that caught my attention. They told me that when Harada and his men had been attacked at Sanjo Ohashi, one of them had seen someone who looked a lot like me. This strange person had tried to impede the Shinsengumi and sided with the Vandals from the Tosa domain. I haven't left the temple, of course, and even if I'd been at Sanjo Ohashi, I would never have tried to get in the Shinsengumi's way. But if it wasn't me, then who? What could it mean? Like, if it wasn't me, then who? Spacey, you're doubting yourself. Like, did I do that? Do you have Dory syndrome? Like, you're like, I have short-term memory loss. The news only fed the anxiety that had been slowly building within me. Yeah, because remember, we run into that girl, but we never find anything about her, so I'm curious about her story. Like, what the fuck's her deal? Not Sen, the other chick. I forget her name. The one that looks like me that we didn't meet in this path, technically. Right? We met her in Saito's path because we were out and we saw her and ran into her, but we didn't meet her in this one. Not that I saw. I don't remember. We met Sen, but December 1866. I was sweeping a section of the compounds despite being nearly frozen to the bone. Well, that should do it. And okay, I was like, I think we did this already. Mm-hmm. La 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 la. It like wants to stop. It's like we just want you to know note the passage of time because you literally just skipped through a fucking year. End of December 1867. Oh. As we faced the end of the year, we all began preparing ourselves for the end of the year major cleaning of the compounds. Well, we do that in spring. Spring cleaning time! Oh, it's not spring. I don't have to clean. One morning, my breath made small white clouds in my room as I dressed, shivering the whole time. Seems especially cold today. Is this the snow? I mean, the temple's always pretty cold, but today seems different. If it's this cold, there may be a few warriors that could catch a cold. I rubbed my hands together and blew on them in a small attempt to warm my frozen fingers. Yeah, I mean, like, God, no central heating, no air conditioning, no bathrooms. Sucks, man. Then I heard someone outside my door. When they spoke, it was with such energy that for a moment I forgot the cold completely. Spacey! Spacey, you awake? I recognized that voice. Good morning, Highskate. Why are you so excited? Did something happen? Gonna go play in the snow. Oh man, it's nuts. Come on, you have to see this. Well, what? Just come here, it's outside. He grabbed my hand and I stumbled after him. It's cute that he comes to get us when the snow's outside. The light was bright and the air was cold, and my eyes snapped shut against both instinctively. See? Isn't it pretty, Spacey? I slowly opened them again. Oh, wow. Right? It's amazing. It wasn't snowing last night. You're right. This is incredible. I don't know why his voice got like 3 times higher with his excitement, but it did. How could this much snow fall in one night? It was the same temple courtyard I'd grown used to seeing every day, but now it looked like an entirely different world. Amidst the snow were a few other familiar things. Good morning. Hey, there you are, Spacey. Sure is a lot of it, right? My hands are freezing, though. I mean, you could actually put on clothes, but... Well, you know what they say. Cold hands, warm heart. Oh, it's not like the ladies even know what this guy's hands are like. Nagakura jerked his head at Heisuke with a grin. Heisuke scowled. That's just because I'm a gentleman. Besides, Shin, you're practically half naked. Put something on. Kinda is. Point. Forget it, kid. Huh. He wouldn't know discretion if it bit him in the ass. Besides, he just never gets sick. Both of them are, like, really, like, half naked, but... Still, I feel cold just looking at him. Can't you, like, put on a jacket or something, Shin? And deny the world all of this just because it's cold? That hardly seems fair. Besides, look at Sano. How's he any different, right? Back me up here, Spacey. Yeah, you're all, like, busting biceps and chest muscles over here. I tried to laugh it off. That wasn't an argument I wanted to be part of. To be honest, though, none of them were dressed for the weather. Although, looking at them didn't make me feel cold, per se. I like that. I don't necessarily feel cold looking at you guys. Looking at all the muscles. I like the gangly, nerdy ones, but you know, in this game, they're all pretty, like, tough and strong. Anyway, look at all this snow. There's so much. Right? So you just want to go play in it? Well, I don't think we have enough snow to make a fort. Do you want to make snow bunnies? Whoa, whoa. No way, Spacey. That's kid stuff. We're men. No, come on, snow bunnies. You're just going, come on. Hop, hop, hop. Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, you guys. Do you want to build some snowmen? That's their eyes, and they're all like, come on, we're men. Yeah, we do want to build some snowmen. I don't have enough snow for that. Snow bunnies are cute. Oh, this is one of my favorite parts. Is just the snowball, the snow stuff. Anyway. Looks bad if we play kids games, you know? I don't know about that, but I know I'd probably die laughing if I saw Shinpachi making a snow bunny. Then, what should we do? Snowball fight? Isn't that obvious? Snowball fight. Almost in unison, they bent down, began to dig in the snow, and... Well, wait! A snowball fight? Exactly! We already made teams before I went and got you. You're with me, Spacey. Yay! Because he's our boyfriendo, so of course. I know he's a pretty weak excuse for a partner, but that's luck of the draw. Sorry, kid. Hey, you just watch. As long as I'm here, you guys won't get a single hit on her. Just leave it to me, Spacey. I'll protect you. They looked excited to begin, but... If I leave my room to go play, Hijikata's gonna get mad. No, this isn't playing, Spacey. This is training. What? See, you gotta dodge the snowballs, and that trains your reflexes and hand-eye coordination. Doesn't that sound convincing? Eye-hand coordination. Hand-eye coordination. That's how we say it. That's how I say it, so I had to read it that way. I can't. It had, right up until he asked if it did. Come on, he's not gonna get mad over this. I promise, it'll be fun. Okay, I guess a few minutes couldn't hurt. After all, it wasn't every day the snow fell this thick, so I wanted to make the best of it. I dug my hands into the snow and started to pack some projectiles of my own. This is still not as good, though, as when we're hanging out with Saito, and we're, like, talking about the snow, and you're like, you want me to get your... You're like, do you want to play? He's like, do what? And you're like, it's so adorable! This is still adorable, but I think it's not as adorable because that was the first instance of this where I was like, do you want to build a snowman? And then we're like, hey, let's go play in the snow with him. And then we're like, literally our option was, do you want to play? And he did. And I find it adorable because all of them are like, why we can't build snow bunnies, we're men. Let's have a snowball fight. Build snow angels. Like, we're not gonna build snow bunnies, we're gonna build snow rabbits, because that's more manly. Snow chickens. Snow bunnies. That's like such a new thing, and now I want to build them. Now, if it ever snows here, I'm gonna run outside and build snow bunnies. It doesn't really snow very much here, so... We probably don't even get enough snow to make a snow bunny. Anyway, I dug my hands into the snow and started to pack some projectiles of my own. But let me just tell you something, these motherfuckers are tough, because there is no fucking way you'd be out there like, my hands are numb! Just 5 minutes after one snowball, you'd be like, no, my hands are done. I'm frostbitten, done. Before long... How cute. Although... She looks really like... Woo! I know she's supposed to look shocked and everything, and like they're a little both cartoony, but she just, I don't know. There's a little too much derp in that look. Like, it's funny. His face is funny because he's like, what? Yeah! I felt a snowball fly through the air near me, barely grazing my arm. Hey! I wasn't ready! I picked up one of mine and threw it back, but I was no match for them. For each snowball I threw, they returned 5 or 6. And every single one was aimed at Heisuke. Ah! Are you hurt? I'd be laughing, sorry. Just my pride. Hey, guys! How come you're only throwing them at me? Oh, really? So you're saying we should try and hit her instead? Well, we wouldn't want to hurt your feelings. Sorry, Spacey. I didn't think he was that heartless. Hey! No! Hold on! Don't do that! I don't think a couple snowballs are really gonna hurt me. No, I couldn't live with myself. Alright, I take back my complaint. Hit me with everything you got. Your arm's so weak, I wouldn't feel it if you hit me in the butt. You know what he was gonna say. You hit me in the balls. You know, I just really feel like that was what he was gonna say. That's pretty fucking funny because it's like, no, we're gonna censor that. You can't say that. Only Hijikata can say inappropriate words. You can't say it. Like, ow! You put rocks in these, didn't you? Hey, that's a serious accusation. Although, given how hard Shin packs them, I guess they're probably kind of like rocks, huh? Gosh, you don't have to take it so seriously. It's a fucking snowball fight, guys, not a snowball war. I lobbed a snowball at them in protest, but they dodged it easily. This is frustrating. But they were only getting started. Heisuke had been backed up against a tree in a barrage of snowfire. He seemed to have given up on actually fighting back and was instead wielding a long icicle like a sword and cutting down the incoming snowballs. It's fucking adorable. Was this still really a snowball fight? Damn, thought you'd have given up by now. You've been a worthy opponent, Heisuke Toto, but this ends now. I love this so much. Hey! What are you doing? Are you making fun of me? He was right. Their throws seemed to be shooting awfully wide off the mark. Not a single one even came near Heisuke. They all seemed to be hitting the tree behind him. Wait. Oh no! Heisuke, move! But it was too late. He looked up just as the now overloaded branches released their burden. Heisuke! 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 He crawled out from under the snow, ready to continue, but at that moment, Hijikata appeared, and he was not pleased. I can't wait till we get the snow sheen with Hijikata. He'll be like, do you want to go build a snowman? He'll be like, what the fuck, that's crazy. We're not going to do that. And you're like, do you want to build a snowman? And he's like, a little bit, but I can't. I'm going to yell at the other guys for playing in the snow. And then he gets all angry and leaves. We're going to make him giggle like a motherfucker. He's probably the softest goddamn butternut, like, I don't even know where I was going with him. He's like soft and squishy, like buttercream frosting. Butternut cake. I don't really know. My metaphors got really confused in my brain. He's a marshmallow, okay? You know he is. Because he seems like kind of a dickhole. Like, he's really aggressive and angry, but he's probably so sweet and squishy on the inside like a big fat teddy bear. Oh, you're squishy. You're so squishy. And he's going to smack us for saying that. Oh, God. Anyway. It seemed errant snowballs had put holes in several of the sliding doors. Whoops! Harada and Nagakura took the lion's share of the blame, and the fight was ended then and there. His adventure soaked Heisuke from top to bottom. Fortunately, I had a fire in my room, over which he was drying his hair when it lights on fire. Oh man, it's cold. Stop moving. You're gonna catch a cold if you run off with wet hair. His hair was much longer than mine. It was gonna take a while for it to dry. As I wiped it carefully with a towel, he smiled a bit. I didn't think he even realized he was doing it because he's being petted. Everybody loves being petted. Like, oh yeah, it's nice. Everybody loves having somebody play with your hair. It just feels great. Kind of disappointed in myself. What? I mean, they never did throw any at you, so you were fine, but I said I was going to keep you safe. But if they decided to target you, I couldn't have done anything. Today was a lost battle in every sense. You seem so sad. You were heroic. You were heroic, but we're supposed to say, sorry I couldn't help you out. No, it's my fault. I should have had your back. If I'd done better, then maybe we could have beaten them. Thanks, Spacey. You're even more of a rebel than I thought. He smiled. Woo! Not that we need the romance points. I'm saying, all right, yeah. Let's just say that we both don't have the snowball skills we could. But, if we get the chance, we should pair up for the next snowball fight. Yeah, next time we'll win. Yeah, next time. He looked at me for a long moment, and I saw his face fall. Spacey? What is it? I have this friend, and he has something he really believes in. And he knows what he's got to do to get there. But in order to do that, sometimes he has to, get rid of people who get in his way, whatever they might be. What would you do? He's talking about Ito. I think for a moment I just stared at him. You know what I mean? Like, because it almost sounded like he was talking about himself. Like, I have this friend, right? Like, I I have this friend and he has something he really believes in and he knows what he's got to do to get there. Okay, it sounds like he's talking about himself, but in order to do that, sometimes he has to get rid of people who get in his way. Yeah, I don't think he'd be talking about himself. He's got to get rid of people. For a moment, I just stared at him. The question had been so unexpected, I wasn't sure what to make of it. But it didn't take me long to realize that whatever had prompted the question, it meant a great deal to Heisuke. I chose my words very carefully. I think it's wrong to, get rid of someone just because they're in the way, or because they don't see eye to eye with you. Well, at least that's what I would have said. Would have? Before. But after spending so much time with the Shinsengumi, I think I'm starting to get it. They're all doing what they do because they believe in what they're fighting for. And the guys on the other side feel the same way. It's not about who's good or who's bad. There are just some people in the world that you're never going to be able to get along with. Of course, I still can't really get behind actually killing people, but yeah, you're right. If we could all understand each other, then we never have to fight, huh? A samurai is someone who follows the path he thinks is the right one. Isn't that how it works? I don't think it's bad to fight for your beliefs. Huh. I'm glad I asked you. I wasn't sure if what I believed in was really worth, well, everything. To be honest, I'm still not sure. His voice faded out as he looked down into the glowing coals. But you helped me get a little closer, I think. I'm gonna follow the path that I think is the right one. Heisuke? He looked at me and smiled, but behind the smile I could see doubts, and sadness, and confusion. There was something almost beautiful about it, but it broke my heart. Being a warrior and a member of the Shinsengumi was very important to Heisuke, but I sensed something else was going on, throwing him into turmoil. I didn't know what, but it seemed clear that whatever else he intended to do, it would involve following the path of the warrior, perhaps to his death. That's what they all believe, right? Maybe that was to be expected, but it didn't change the fact that I hoped he'd live. Of course, because you know what I'm saying. Like, we sat there for several more minutes in silence. April 1867. Oh, look, we've already read this. Oh, that's okay. So, but here's the thing again. So it's the weird part, right? So we run into her, and we're like, oh, hey, so they saw someone that looked like me, blah, 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 whatever. But we didn't. I don't recall running into her when we skipped through. But then again, it may have gone so fast. I thought we were with Saito. Oh, and this is where. Oh no, this is where he leaves. Oh no. Oh no. No. I'm still more sad that Saito left because I love him so much. Oh, we're in chapter 4 already. We're worried about the guards. I was especially worried about the guard. Oh, because that's our boys left. Probably what we should have chosen in Saito's path too. What worried me most were the people leaving with Ito. Heisuke and Saito. Would I ever get to see them again? Was this goodbye? I wanted to know what they were thinking. Were they still around? As I stood up to go look for them, I spotted Yamazaki walking toward me. Yukamura? Right, because I gotta get his deep voice is deep. And he talks kind of slow. And here you go. Whatever. Oh! Yamazaki! I heard you were injured. Are you feeling better? Yes, I'm fine. Have you, seen Heisuke and Saito? Toto and Saito? His expression turned grim at the mention of their names. It was quite clear how he felt about the men who'd chosen to leave the Shinsengumi with Ito. Sorry for asking. I turned quickly to leave, but he held out a hand to stop me. I saw them going off that way. Thanks! If you want to speak with them, do it soon. Once they've left, you won't be allowed to talk to them. Yes! There they were. Heisuke! Saito! So see, oh, we could have gone and talked to her boyfriend. They turned around with reserved expressions. Ha! Well, shoot, looks like you found us. Oh, did you want to be left alone? I can go. No, of course not. I, wanted to talk to you too. Yeah, because you're in love with me and you're leaving! Not cool. Not cool. Saito left too, but he had to. He had to leave. He was forced to leave. I was like, you're gonna go and be a spy. Okay. He does his job, right? He's like, look, it's my job. Toto, why would you leave me, Toto? Why would you do it? I can't fucking do a Dorothy voice. Oh my god, it's just terrible. Good. I imagined we'd see you before we left. If you have something to say, say it. I fucking love you. I mean, wait, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be looking at ice skate what I said. I'm sorry, I only have eyes for Hajime. Like, right. I just wanted to hear it from you. Why are you leaving the Shinsengumi? Why? Huh. He scrunched his face and scratched nervously at the side of his nose, and Saito's like, I'm just a spy. But, like, I can't say that. Well, Ito and I are from the same school. He is my senior, obviously. He joined the Shinsengumi at first because I invited him. So I feel like I'm kind of obligated to stick with him, you know? I guess that's it. Ice Skate always struck me as kind, so it was no surprise that he felt he couldn't abandon Ito. But that means you'll leave everyone else behind. You might never get to see them again. I'm not really one of Ito's followers, I guess you might say, but I was and am an imperialist. It was like I'd grown up wanting to work under. It wasn't like I'd grown up wanting to work under the shogunate or something. And considering what's going on with the serum, it just kind of seems like working for somebody like the Guardians of the Imperial Tomb is a better fit for me than working for the shogunate. I couldn't really think of anything to say, so I kept my mouth shut. After a moment, he continued. I'd wanted to just stay here and screw around and have fun with the guys. I mean, we've been together for quite a while, right? His gaze drifted off to the distance, and his profile seemed almost heartbreakingly lonely. But his mouth was a hard line. His mind was made up. What about you, Saito? And he's like, I was told to. I looked up at him. Joining Ito and his men serves my own ambition. No, it doesn't. Are you an imperialist too? A leader who hopes to unify his people should be one who overcomes any external threats. If the shogunate forgets its essential role, which is keeping its people safe by expelling all foreign influence, then I have no reason to work for them. Its essential role is keeping people safe by expelling them. So okay, I'm so confused. Which side is getting rid of foreigners? Because I don't really want to be on that side. Because I was kind of like, dude, yeah. We are the world, we are the people, right? Like, so, you're saying that Kondo and Hijikata are wrong? That's right. And because you don't agree with them, you're willing to walk away and never see them again. It can't be helped. In order to go with what I believe in, I mustn't be swayed by emotions. That would have been so heartbreaking if we had chosen to chase after him when we were on his path, right? I wish, but I didn't realize, and we said I'm worried about the guard. Like, let me go chase them down. I should have realized, but like now we kind of know. Like, we played the game up until this point. I should have known this is what was gonna happen, but like, oh, that makes me so sad. Because we could have comboed. He's like, I can't be swayed by emotions. Yeah, but I felt betrayed. Wanted them to stay. We're supposed to say I want them to stay. But before we continue this conversation, because we're heading at about time, I have a feeling this will go a little bit longer. I'm going to stop this part here. And we'll tell them that we want them to stay and then probably have them leave and like whatever. But we'll do that in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.